Google didn't just update search at Google I/O 2026. They just replaced it. Search is no longer just about finding websites anymore. Google is turning search into an AI agent that finds answers, compares options, and makes decisions before people ever click your site. And if you've noticed your impressions going up while your clicks keep dropping, this is why. In this video, I'm going to break down what Google announced, who's about to get hit hardest by this shift, and how smart businesses can still win in this new version of search. We've all been watching this happen for a while now. First came AI overviews. Then zero-click searches started taking off. Then websites started losing clicks while impression kept going up. But after Google I/O 2026, Google finally showed us where all this has been heading. This isn't just another algorithm update. Google is rebuilding search around AI agents, personalized answers, and systems that make decisions before users ever reach your website. Now, what's interesting is most of us already have proof this is happening. Open your Google Search Console. There's a good chance your impressions are going up, but your clicks keep slowly falling. And for a long time, that didn't really make sense. How can Google show your website more while sending you less traffic? But the biggest technology shifts usually don't happen all at once. They happen quietly. One feature gets added, then another. And after a while, the entire system behaves differently. Now, at Google I/O 2026, Google clearly showed us what they plan for the future and what the direction is. Google is turning search from a search engine into a decision engine. Here is the exact statement. Today, we are launching the biggest update to our search box in over 25 years. A new intelligent search box, now completely reimagined with AI. You can search using text, images, files, videos, and Chrome tabs, and search reasons across them all. You'll continue to get a range of results from search just like today. We are also making it even easier to continue the conversation with search, bringing AI overviews and AI mode into one seamless AI search experience. You can flow effortlessly from your question to a search results page with an AI overview to a follow-up in AI mode, all with links to learn more. That's the real shift, because Google is no longer trying to help users browse the web. It's trying to complete tasks for them. At Google I/O, we saw search becoming more conversational, more personalized, and much more agent-driven. Users can now type extremely detailed prompts directly into search, entire paragraphs, specific preferences, context, goals, and Google doesn't just show information anymore. It's starting to behave more like an assistant. It remembers context, understands intent, compares options for you, and increasingly tries to give you the final answer instead of making you search for it yourself. That changes everything, because traditional search looked like this: search, browse, compare, click, decide. Now it looks more like ask, receive recommendation, done. That's a completely different internet behavior model. Google doesn't want to send users somewhere anymore. It wants to finish the job before users ever leave. And that changes the economics of online visibility in a very big way, because a huge part of the internet was built around clicks. Publishers, affiliate websites, informational blogs, review websites. Entire businesses were built on Google sending traffic to pages. But if AI systems can summarize the answer instantly, fewer people need to click. And we are already seeing that happen. That's why impression can rise while traffic falls. Your content is still being seen. Google just isn't sending the user to you anymore. And most probably, a lot of businesses are still treating this like a regular update. It's not. This is a behavior shift. People used to search for information. Now they are starting to outsource decisions. That sounds dramatic. But think about it. If an AI system already knows your location, your budget, your preferences, your business type, the tools you use, your purchase history, why wouldn't it give you 10 generic results? It's going to try to give you the best answer immediately. And honestly, from a user perspective, that's incredibly convenient. Humans love convenience. We build apps to avoid calling restaurants because apparently saying large pepperoni pizza over the phone became emotionally exhausting. And AI search is moving in the exact same direction. Less friction, less browsing, less decision fatigue. Now, this is where things become critical for businesses because not everyone is going to lose from this shift. In fact, some businesses are going to become significantly stronger. The businesses that are most vulnerable are usually the ones relying on generic informational traffic. Publishers, affiliate websites, broad comparison content, ad-driven websites. Because AI can absorb the information, summarize it, and present it directly to user without sending traffic back. And that's already happening. But service businesses, SaaS companies, local businesses, niche specialists, and strong brands, those businesses can still benefit massively from this shift. We all need services, and this demand doesn't vanish all of a sudden. Plus, AI doesn't eliminate trust. It increases the importance of it. AI systems still need confidence signals. They still need trusted providers, specialists, clear expertise, real world authority, which means businesses can't afford to stay vague anymore. Not we do marketing for healthcare companies, but we help private dermatology clinics in Paris increase high value cosmetic procedure bookings. Because the more precisely your business can be understood by AI systems, the easier it becomes to recommend. That's the new game. And this changes what optimization actually means. Traditional SEO was heavily focused on ranking pages. The new version of SEO is much more about becoming the obvious recommendation. That's a completely different mindset. Google needs to understand who you help, what you specialize in, what problems you solve, why users trust you, and in which scenarios you are the best fit. That's why entity SEO, brand positioning, structured informational, topical authority, and contextual clarity are becoming so important. Your website is no longer just a place humans visit. It's becoming a structured source of truth for AI systems. And I think this is where many businesses are underestimating what's happening because SEO is no longer only about visibility. It's becoming much more about interpretation. Can AI system clearly understand what you do, who you serve, and why you matter? That's why citations and mentions are gaining in importance. The next era of SEO won't just be about rankings. It will be primarily about recommendations and citations. We are already seeing this with AI overview mentions, Bing AI citations, entity visibility, and recommendations. And this trend is going to accelerate fast. Now, technically speaking, this also changes how websites should be built. Things like structured data, accessibility, topical organizations, documentation, machine-readable context, and even LLM TXT files all start becoming more relevant. Because AI agents need clean, understandable information. They don't experience websites the way humans do. Humans can tolerate messy websites. AI systems, not so much. Although, to be fair, some websites still look like they were designed during the dial-up era by someone aggressively defending Comic Sans as a personality trait. But underneath all of this, there is actually a very important opportunity. A lot of businesses are either going to dismiss this completely or overreact to it. Some will assume SEO no longer matters. Others will keep using strategies built for a version of search that's disappearing right in front of them. And that creates opportunity for businesses willing to adapt early. Because if your companies understand how AI-driven discovery works, competition becomes weaker. The businesses that learn how AI systems evaluate trust early are going to dominate the next decade of search. And the companies treating this like a temporary trend are probably the ones most at risk. Now, does this mean the website disappear completely? No. People will still visit websites. Brands still matter. Trust still matters. Human decision making still matters. But the path people take before making decision is changing very quickly. That's the important part. SEO isn't disappearing, but the version of SEO built around generic traffic and broad visibility is fading fast. The businesses that survive this shift will be the ones that are trusted, specific, structured, and easy for AI systems to understand. Because Google is no longer optimizing purely for traffic distribution. It's optimizing for decision completion. And once you understand that, the entire Google I/O announcement makes a lot more sense. If you want help adapting your SEO strategy for this new AI-driven version of search, check out the links below. And watch this video next, because once you understand what AI overviews have already been doing to organic traffic, the Google I/O announcements become a lot less surprising.